What's up? Hello. Is everybody here? What's up, guys? Are there anyone? 0 viewers. Fam. All right, guys. Well, I'm just going to get this started. There's some people starting to come in now. So my name's Mike. If you've never been to this channel before, I like frogs and tortoises and reptiles in general. I wanted to talk to you guys today for probably 45 minutes, an hour. We'll see how it goes. It's not like last Facebook live stream where I didn't get anything done for the first 20 minutes and just talk to everybody. I would like to let you guys know, if you guys are tuning in to the live stream, for those of you that are not here right now, this will be posted on my YouTube channel and you guys can watch it afterwards. However, don't type in chat because I won't be answering any of your comments if you aren't here present with me now. I'm going to try and pull up the chat. I don't know how to do it, so chat. Wow. I don't see any chat. Rip. Choose links. Don't know. Let's see here. I'm going to go to my live stream so you guys can hopefully be leaving chats and stuff. Ooh, don't know. Let's see here. Okay. All right. So there are people here, but there's no group chat. So let's... Sorry, guys. I'm really just trying to figure this all out. So I don't really know what is going on. But, I mean, it's all pretty self-explanatory. Okay, so now I have chat on here. Everybody wants to see Tig. Hey, what's up, guys? If you guys see me looking over here, or that way, I think, that's because I'm looking at chat right now. Handle an alligator. I don't have an alligator. Come on. Come on. So it is live. That's good. 150 people watching right now. So who do you guys want to see first? Who do we want to see? Actually, I'll give you an option because I don't think I'll be able to get Tig out. She's probably buried somewhere. So you guys could have Kai. You could have Sky. You could have Bowser. You could have one of the baby ackies, or the leopard gecko Striker, or Sheldon. Yeah, Sheldon is too. Striker, Bane. I don't want to bug Bane, guys. It's just not ideal for me right now. I don't really want to bug him because I do not want to take him out when he's stressed. He has been eating, so that's good, but I don't want to mess with him. Striker, Bowser. Oh gosh. Sheldon. See, there's a problem with doing this on Facebook because I actually did download an app that's, I don't know if you guys can see it. Whoops, I don't want anybody seeing anything they're not supposed to see. But there's this app right there that's called Emos, something like that. And it basically lets me stream from my phone. I think that's more convenient because I can bring it around. Right now I have to bring around my laptop, so it's kind of a pain. Leopard Gecko, Sheldon, Red Ackies, how are you? I'm good, Jake. Damn, this chat is scrolling like a mother. Okay. Next comment I see, I'm going to take it out. Sky. Okay, that solves it. So I'll point you guys towards him. Sky boy, want to come out? It's just me. You're okay. Oh, you're fine. Oh. Alrighty. I see Sky there. I'll bring him into different lighting here. Okay. This is Sky here. Look at his orange belly. He's so cute. But there's a couple things. Every lizard that you're going to handle is a little bit different. I suppose I should angle this down a little bit. Every lizard you're going to handle is a little bit different. He's being feisty right now, but Sky in particular likes to run around a lot. His claws are very sharp too. I think he actually has the sharpest claws of any lizard that I have. There. Chill. Look at yourself in the reflection. Okay. There we go. He's calmed down a little bit. So every lizard you're gonna hold will be different. Like you'll see probably when I grab the baby ackies, they'll probably try and bite me. Even him when I went in there and went, because I mean with some animals, you're just gonna have to okay, go up here. You're just gonna have to come in from above. It's not always that you're gonna be able to scoop under them, especially with something like him. If you go in extremely fast and he takes that as a threat, bites from blue tongues suck so bad. So it's a lot more, I guess, risky. But like when I went in there, I basically just went in, I showed him my hand, he licked it, and then I went around him, he kind of turned a little bit, and I just picked him up. But you can see, like, blue tongues are so cool. I mean, like, he's rambunctious, he likes to run around a lot, but I mean, with a lot of time and stuff, you can definitely hold these guys no problem. But you can see, he's just curious. Like, I can let him run around in my bed, and that's probably what I'll end up doing while I'm still talking to you guys. Are you going to get a beardy? No. These are so much cooler than beardies. Don't even get me started. Like, so much cooler. I mean, look at that thing. He's huge. He's like 1.5 feet long. I mean, beardies get big too, but he's like a cool beardy, but he does have very sharp claws. Woo! He went up to my bed. Okay, I'm going to let him run around, and I'll talk to you guys because he's being rambunctious right now. So I'll read some chat. But what I was saying about handling lizards, just gauge them. You want to make sure they're comfortable. With blue tongues, they're a more heavy-bodied lizard, so they like to be fully supported. Like you could see, I could have him on my arm or my shoulder, and he was a little bit more relaxed. Like, I mean, I don't know if you guys can see him there. He's just chilling. Like, he's not zipping around. He's not freaking out or anything, but he just chills. And that's what you want from a lizard. He's sitting there looking at me right now. But, yeah. What did you get for Christmas? I'll answer that in a minute. The other tips for handling, don't be stupid. Hey, what's up, buddy? He's over here next to my charger. There he is. Look at yourself. Look how proud you are. Other tips for handling, though, you basically just want to keep them supported. If they're arboreal, they'll probably like to go somewhere high up. I think he's going to launch off my bed, so I have to zip out of here. Then that's why, because he's fallen and can't get out. But, yeah. Sky is an awesome lizard. I love him so much. He's so cool. Very chill. Okay, these comments are flying in, so am I your only new... So I'm going to take a little bit now to read some comments. Am I your only viewer from New Zealand, Mike? I don't think so. I'm sure there's more. Hey, you got to stay here, mister. You got to stay in picture. Or try. My chameleon wants to bite Lucas. There's not much you can do. Honestly, chameleons really aren't a very good handling pet. It takes a lot of work, and not all chameleons want to be held. I mean, it's totally based on the chameleon, whether he wants to be held or not. If he wants to bite, that's his choice. You can't force him not to, and you need to be the one that adapts, not him. What are you doing? Just cruising around. How much do blue tongue skinks cost? They're expensive. This is an Indonesian blue tongue skink. You have to stay on the bed, you punk. Okay, go hide. Go hide. There. I let him go under my blankets over there, but blue tongue skinks are pretty expensive. I don't know how much they're in the States. In Canada, though, for an Indonesian, you'll be paying $300, $350, something like that. I got him for a hell of a deal because a weak-moraled manager at the old place that I used to work. DC Team Games. How do I get rid of my gecko stuck shed? Soak him in a lukewarm tub for 15 to 20 minutes, and then basically you can peel it off. It should come off real easy. Bootyful skink. What do you think about keeping reptiles in free roaming setups? If you can provide a proper free roaming setup, that's fine. I mean, good on you. In my area, like even right now, my room is 73 with 38% humidity. So it's pretty cold here in wintertime. It drops down to like mid 60s at night. So everybody's kind of slowing down right now. I have 2 leopard geckos and they won't eat. Jake, you got to chill with the, what did I get for Christmas? What else here? Let's do this here. What else is going on here? Can you ship the dart frogs to New York? No. With the dart frogs, I can only keep them in Canada. If you want dart frogs, only Canada. That's all. So if you're in Canada, I can ship. If you're not, tough luck. I already said stuck shed. Jake, what did I get for Christmas? Not a lot. My parents helped pay for the new camera that I bought, so that was kind of my main gift. And what else did I get? I got a new frog calendar that I can show you guys. It's up there. Oop, there we go. It's up there. I bought myself a microphone for phone live streams because it won't work with this computer. What else did I get? I got some M&Ms, some sleep pants, nothing reptile related, some money. Oh, actually my girlfriend got me this nifty little trolley here, and it works like a charm. Actually, it's for reptile stuff. Well, it's for anything you want it to be, but I'm using it for reptile stuff. What's it like owning a Herman's tortoise? It's a lot of fun, honestly. I love Hermans. I love tortoises in general. If I could keep them outside, I definitely would. However, right now it's like minus 18 degrees Celsius, and there's about 1.5 feet of snow out there, so wouldn't work. Okay, I'm gonna catch up with comments here. I'll read the new ones coming in. Got almost 200 viewers. What up? What do I plan to get next? Probably day geckos and more dart frogs. When do I get to change my UV lamp? No, it's not every 2 years. If you're using Exoterra bulbs, it's every 6 months. If you're using Zoomed T5s, it's every year. But you could even do it every like 10 months, something like that, just so it has its strength still. All right. So who do you guys want to see next? I'm thinking, you know what? I'm going to get Bowser. That's who's going to get out next. Because the Q&A part of this will be after the handling part. And I've already answered quite a few questions, so I want to get through this handling business. And, yeah, and Bowser looks like he wants to come out. See him down there? Just chilling. I need to put Sky back, by the way. What are you doing? You little ape? You little monkey? So say goodbye to Sky Boy. He's a great lizard. Awesome, cool guy. Hey, look at this scale off your nose. I know. Crazy. All right, here you go, buddy. All right. There's Sky back. Always important to sanitize your hands. And that's what I'm doing, is sanitizing. I don't know if you guys can see it very well. Can you guys? A little bit, but he has really sharp claws. Like, they're disgustingly sharp. Baz, you want to come out, man? So with monitors, it's pretty much the same thing. I don't know how well you guys can see. Do you want to come out? No. Oh, hell no. Hell no. Come on. Here is Bowser. Come back to my chair here. And Bowser's really awesome. He's really good for monitor lizards, especially red ackies. Red ackies, of the two, I guess, subspecies of red ackies, typically have a bit of a, here, go up on my shoulder, typically have a bad reputation for their behavior. They tend to bite a lot more than yellow ackies, and they're also more shy, tend to be. My buddy that I guess I kind of co-own his red ackies, they are so chill, like Bowser times 1,000 chill, super chill. Riley, this is a red ackie monitor, or Varanus acanthoris. He looks bigger on camera. No, he's pretty small. Like, ackies are not very big monitors. I know a lot of people ask, how big do they get, that kind of thing. They stay this size. This is an adult male, so they don't get very big. Can you take out Stella? I need to find Stella. I haven't seen her for like 2 days, and that's not normal. I know it's colder in there than normal, so they're not eating and they're not out as much, but I really need to look in there and take apart their cage and find her. How big will he get? I just answered that. How's your day? Dylan, my day's awesome. My day is awesome. But monitors, when you're holding them, large monitors especially, I don't want you going back there. You need to stay on camera, dude. Whoa. That didn't help at all. Come here. Whoa. There we go. There. Chill there. Chill there. Chill. Chill there. Yeah. Just like that. Monitors, as I was saying, are very intelligent. They don't like to be restricted in where they can go. A lot of the times they will just sit there and chill like he's doing now. But Stella's definitely more rambunctious than he is. She tends to bite or try to bite more. So that's why he's out right now, not her. But when handling these, when handling the red ackies or monitors in general, they're very, very intelligent, and you need to build your trust with them. Now with the babies, it's not so bad. I can more or less go in there and grab them as much as they hate it. But the proper way to build trust is definitely hold them and just be with them. Have your hand in the cage. Have slowly kind of lift them up and put them back down. And slowly they'll recognize that, hey, you're a friend, not a foe. And now he's climbing down my back. So sorry, he's exiting the he's exiting the party. But yeah, that's the main way to do it with large monitors or Indonesian monitors. Leave them alone. They'll indicate when they're ready to come out, and that's not for a while. You need to let them settle in for quite some time and have them going before you start trying to handle them and stressing them out with the extra, I guess, disturbance. They've already been likely wild caught, and they are experiencing enough at the moment. So what are you doing? He's climbing up my back. So yeah, that's kind of the main tips with monitors. I mean, with all reptiles in general, you just have to take your time. Some of them are built for more handling, like monitors. If they want to come out, if they're friendly, they will come out. They'll ask to come out. Try not to anthropomorphize too much here, but they're great lizards, but they can be the exact opposite of great. They can be royal assholes, and yeah. So when you're handling monitors, things to keep in mind. Take your time with them. Make sure they are willing, I guess. Don't just go in and grab him. He's slowly climbing up my back. He might pop out my shoulder again. And make sure this is what they want to do, not what you want to do. Hey, buddy. And you should be good. I mean, be cautious. A monitor bite from something like him, it might draw blood. Actually, I know it can draw blood. And you better not be shitting on me right now. I'd be pretty pissed. It might draw blood. It might not. You never know. And it's not that bad. But for large monitors, tree monitors, Asian water monitors, some of the larger monitors, savannas even, if they get a hold of you, it's bad news. Very bad news. You can be seriously, seriously hurt. So make sure you're spending your time and not rushing anything with them. I don't know if you guys watch Camp Kennan. If you do, or if you don't, definitely go check him out. He's got some amazing setups. If I was to move anywhere, I'd probably move to California or Florida and start I guess, collection like he's got, tortoises, monitors, that kind of stuff. I think it's fascinating. All right. Who's that? Look at all the viewers. They love you. Yeah, Kenan. Kenan's awesome. Kenan is awesome. If I ever go to Florida, I really hope I will be able to see him and speak to him at some point. But you want to go back? All right. Time to put you back. Yeah, you were out yesterday, so take one last good look at him. He wants to go to the camera or to the computer in general, but he's not going to get to, unfortunately. Put you back at his cage here. And you can watch him go back. There you go. He'll go right up and bask. That's always what he does. Just goes and sits there. What was that, man? What's happening? Kenan is lit. Goodbye, friend. Man, a lot of you guys are like regular viewers, and I recognize a lot of you guys. Harambe, Copernicus, Stefan, Jake, Jack. Nice seeing you guys all here. It means a lot to me. 117 viewers, so more viewers than on Facebook. Hey. He has a new baby iguana. Yeah, I saw his video today. If you haven't seen his video, go check it out. It's a lot of fun. He goes over iguana care, I believe. So, a lot of people are saying striker. What about me? Yes, Jake, you are you are here too. Jake, do you want to put the ban hammer on J and A? Where do pets go? Maybe just time them out. Sheldon Jackson, as in Jacksons. Yeah. I guess we should move on. I don't think I'm going to get Striker right now. He's not even out. I don't know where I'm pointing this thing, but he's not out right now, so I don't really want to bug him. Handling leopard gecko, I do have a video on my channel, so if you guys really want to know how, you can go see that. But maximum monitors, what's up? Tutor, if Stella is laying, oh, dude, oh, I would actually have to get an incubator real quick. Fly over to Pisces and grab an incubator, because actually, no, maybe I could use my buddies. I don't know. You guys want to come with me? Who do we want next? I'll give you two options. We got Sheldon, if he's out. Actually, I can grab Sheldon either way. Or Kai. Sheldon or Kai. For 300 seconds. Thanks, Jake. Baby Ackies. I just held the Ackie, though. Kai, Sheldon. Ooh, it's a close call. It is a close call, fam. Kai, damn. Okay, chill. I'm seeing a lot of Kais. I think Kai might be the winner. I think he might be. Well, we'll see how much he's loving this. I'll switch you guys. You guys are on top of Sheldon. You can see him. He's right there. He might not want to come out. And I don't know, maybe I should get a better angle for you guys to see what... Actually, I guess I could just go like this. So you guys can see him in there. Now, a lot of you guys, when talking about handling chameleons, are say that, oh, they lunge at me, they bite at me. Most of those are actually just fake. Like, they wouldn't actually bite you if you let them. Some of them are bluffs. So you have to know that chameleons really aren't that social. Now, Rango, my old chameleon, was an exception to that. He'd be up at the top of the cage, nuzzling his way out, trying to come out, and that is very rare. I don't know if you guys know about it, but look up on Google the Chameleon Breeder podcast, and there's one podcast where they talk about it, and it's with an importer that imports chameleons. So he has like 300 chameleons at any given time, and even him, out of those 300, most of the ones that like to be held are panther chameleons, and there's only 3 or so that actually come to the front and like to be held. So he's pretty chill right now, so I guess we can just go in there and see what he does. Hey, buddy. He'll puff up. He'll puff up. You're okay. Come here. Come here. There we go. See? Was that so bad? Look. That's all your Facebook fam. Or I guess a YouTube fam, not Facebook fam. That'd be cool if it was Facebook fam. See, check it out. So this is Kai, as you guys know. You can see he settles down pretty quick. But you can tell that he doesn't love it, you know, like he's not like some monitors and stuff like that that like to be held. He just doesn't appreciate it quite as much because they're chameleons. They like to be left alone, honestly. I mean, that's just how he is. People are asking what my Facebook is. My Facebook page is Alpha Reptiles on Facebook. I try not to add people on my personal Facebook unless I actually know them and have talked to them in some way, shape, or form. Some people got lucky and snuck in before I started doing that, but yeah, unless you've actually had a conversation with me and I kind of know you, you won't be added. He's beautiful. Is Kai angry? Sorry, I can't tell. No, he's not necessarily angry. He's wary. He's not calm, if that makes sense. You can see his beard. Well, he might see himself in the camera that I'm like pointing at, so he might puff up real bad, but you can see his little beard, this would be the one time that I get bitten by him, ever, by a chameleon on Facebook or on, I'm going to say that every time on YouTube Live. That would be the one time. But you can see his colors are fairly bright. Now his beard's down. He's higher than my head, like in reality, or about equal with me, and I'm not looking at him. So those are all things that you can do to kind of make them feel a little more secure. They like being high up. They like having good hold of you. They are in general good, I guess. Like they like being a little bit higher. They like showing their dominance. You can see his nice colors. See all of his nice colors here. Some tips for getting chameleons out of their cage. A lot of the time, I don't know how well you guys saw it because obviously I was watching him, not my stream, but a lot of times when you are trying to get them, they will puff up and they will kind of play to one side. So when you go in there, go with both hands and kind of come from one side first. So he puffs up at your one hand, and then scoop him up with the other hand, and then he kind of realizes, oh, okay, I'm getting picked up. Like, this isn't fight or flight. This is this is a hangout time. But you can see he chills out once he comes out. Like you can see he's more relaxed now. He's much more pastel colored. I know the lighting isn't great here, and I don't want to hold him too close to my face because he gets mad, but you can see that's what's going on. Down to 93 viewers, fam. If you guys want to share this on Facebook, go for it. I forgot to do that. Maybe I should do that. Should I take time out of my day to share this on Facebook? Or should my reptile fam share it for me? But yeah, some tips, like I was saying, you can go in from both sides. No pun intended. Oh God, I can't believe I just said that on stream. There's not many other tips. I mean, give him 4 hands of support. Make sure he's actually grabbing onto you, not just kind of sitting there, which he's doing now, of course. What is happening? Probably hungry. I didn't feed him today. It's a rough life, hey? It's a rough life. Certainly is. He's actually looking at Sky. Sky's itching to get out again. But anything else I can think about handling chameleons? A lot of people will ask, they just got chameleons for Christmas or whatever. I know I've seen a couple people comment that they got them for Christmas. Take your time. Like I said earlier, not all chameleons are going to want to come out. Be around them. I'm in my room a lot. So he gets used to the traffic of me walking by, feeding him, having him in amongst traffic to a certain extent. Once they've settled in, it's great. Before then, try and keep them as isolated as possible. Make sure they're eating good before you start doing anything. Make sure they're looking healthy and I guess drinking is important. Make sure they're well hydrated, that kind of stuff. So you can see, like, he's a really cool chameleon. Not everybody's going to have chameleons like this. Just might not happen. Anything else I wanted to mention about holding them? I've kind of covered most of it. Take your time. Spend time. Feeding is really good. If you can start to feed them from your fingers, they'll kind of recognize you as the one that brings food. They will not necessarily trust you. They will not necessarily have any human emotions towards you, but for you or for them, you equal food, which is a good thing. I don't know if you guys can see, but his colors on this side are very bright. I quite like this camera. I need to plug my computer in pretty soon, though. You guys can see. Do any of you guys have questions about holding chameleons? I'll answer them now. Can you give me some care tips and tricks? No, I can't. I have videos on my YouTube channel about caring for them. Sorry, my mom just texted me. Have you ever fed that dude chicken nuggets? No, I've never fed him chicken nuggets. Yes, Copernicus exotics. Human emotions are very complicated. I'm holding mine right now. If they hiss you, you leave them alone. They're going to hiss pretty much all the time, so not necessarily. But don't stress them every day. Don't make it a daily thing. Make it a couple times a week kind of deal. It sounds like my brother just got home. So if the stream quality goes down the drain, that's because he's using the internet. Cheetah 56 Sanders. I already took Sky out. You can scroll back in the video and watch that. Did you rescue him from the wild? No. If you guys go back on my channel, if you're newer viewers, I actually hatched him out. He is like one of the first 3 babies I ever hatched, something like that. He came in with some stunning colors, and I knew he was mine from then on. It's beautiful. No, chameleon's tail do not fall off. What's your favorite part about owning a chameleon? Oh, man. I think that they're so interesting. I mean, Honestly, ideally, I would have an even larger cage for him, and he'd be able to splay around in trees and some crazy setups, because just watching their natural behaviors is stunning. They're truly display pets more than they are handleable pets. And if you can watch them and provide them with a natural environment with UV gradients, humidity gradients, heat gradients, they'll use it all. They will use all inches of their cage. They'll roam around. They'll hang out. It's a lot of fun. So I think my favorite part would just be seeing their natural behavior. Oh, while I'm talking about chameleons, I was talking to somebody on my Facebook page yesterday about this, and they're asking if chameleons change color to their surroundings. No. If you put a purple pair of glasses on him and he steps on it, like that TELUS commercial or those paint swatches commercials, it will not turn purple or pink. The most he can do, and I don't want to stress him enough to actually turn black, but you can see these colors here. The most color change he can do is essentially turn brownie, like a dark gray color or a dark black color. And the best he can do is the lighting in here isn't fantastic, but he can turn like bright blues on his sides here. His head turns a nice yellow-orange color. It's stunning, really. Male veileds are actually really nice looking. Female veileds, they'll change colors. They'll get some yellows and oranges and blues right as they are breeding season, right as they're about to lay. So that's when they'll start changing colors. Primarily, they're just green, though. I think we've talked about you long enough. You're so chill, though. He's just hanging out. Back here. Says, yep, it's time to put me back. And while I'm over here, I'll also grab Sheldon, and that will be our last handler. I don't know. I don't know what to call it. Here, buddy. You can see he'll go back in there and just hang out. He mellows out really a lot, really. I can spray him too. The next spray isn't for another 2 hours, so I'll give him a little jet of mist. You guys can see there, that nozzle spray. Yeah. So we are actually at Sheldon's pen. Oh, and you guys will be the first to see that I actually added, this light used to be his old light that was on the other side where the smaller light is over there. I don't know if you guys can tell that's actually smaller, but it is. This light now has a 10.0 UV bulb in it, and that light has the grow light for plants. So this effective range is about 24 inches, and where it's sitting right now is somewhere around 14 inches, I believe. So he's getting a lot more UV. And yeah, I think he likes it a lot. He's actually out and about right now. So I'll move him into frame there. And you guys can see him. What is happening? I'm just gonna set you guys down here. No idea if you can actually see him or not. And I'm gonna wash my hands one more time. And we'll grab the shellman. The people want ya. They want ya. Right, people? Oh, sorry for the boxer shot. My bad. So tortoises don't actually, you know what? I'm gonna go like this and place him on my bed right here. And talk about him down here. The phone's ringing. Why? I'm gonna answer my mom and not go get the phone because I'm a bad person. Sorry about this, guys. I think that phone's going to keep ringing, but I'm not going to go get it because I'm talking to you. See this dedication? Do you see it? He loves it. He loves it. He'd probably bite me if I let him. Watch. Watch this. He does something about this tortoise. He loves human flesh. He chases my feet. If I put him on the ground, he'll run after my feet and bite my toes. Yeah, well, I'm just going to leave him there so he has something to look at and potentially bite if he really wants to, and you guys can let me know. Negative bites. Can Sheldon dab? No, he can't, unfortunately. Handling tortoises is not something that's they're going to keep calling. Something that's something about handling tortoises is that they are essentially, they don't like to handle the whole heck of a lot. They're more roaming. They like to roam around. They like to explore. They're very, very inquisitive animals. I don't know if you guys saw. You probably saw when I was showing you him. He actually loves when I walk in the room, whether he loves me or he just knows that maybe food's coming. That's always a possibility. So he just loves that kind of thing. And if he bites me there, it's going to suck. But they're very cute. I love tortoises. Handling is not their huge forte, but they do accept it sometimes. Occasionally, they'll enjoy being handled. A lot of people will take them for baths for about 20-30 minutes a day and just dry them off and kind of cuddle with them, wrapped in a towel while watching YouTube or while watching the computer or whatever it is. What are you looking for here, man? Yeah, for those of you that don't know, this is a Herman's tortoise, a male. He's not quite full grown, but he's getting there. He's still growing a little bit, but he's more or less full grown. So yeah, that's what you can look forward to. Handling tortoises is pretty easy. There's no real tips that I can share with you guys. What's up, dude? And there's no like quirks or anything like that I can really share, because they are quite relaxed in general. They will happily explore around your house. Definitely housing them outside is a good idea during the summertime. If you're in more northern climates, oh, he's totally going to do it. And I hope to build an outdoor pen for him this summer. And then he'll be outside. I'll probably bring him in most nights because it does get fairly cold here during the summertime. At nighttime, it drops down to about 10 degrees Celsius. I know he's okay with that, but I prefer to bring him inside just so there's no risk. No risk associated with it. I'd much rather not lose my very expensive, fantastic tortoise. Look, can't you come back this way? There. Nope. Bruh, I don't want to go that way. They can be extremely stubborn, though. They're very cute. They're being shy for everybody. Look how shy he's being. Is there a booty dance? No booty dance. What's going on? Come on, dude. No booty dance. People, you can yell at him. You can yell at him. How much does he weigh now? I don't know. I didn't weigh him in the last video, so he's about 500, almost 600 grams. So a good size. Definitely a good size, but he really wants to type on the computer. So, what's this thing you guys call the internet that I hear about? Hello? Anybody have any questions for Sheldon and me holding Sheldon? Get back here, you punk. Get back here, you punk. Are Herman's tortoises easy to care for? Yeah, they're a good beginner species, mostly because they stay pretty small. Females only get like 8 to 10 inches. 12-inch female would be huge. So they're a good size for starters because they are, I mean, they stay relatively small compared to some of the other tortoises. What age is sexual maturity? Oh, I think it's 10 years, something like that. It's a long time for for tortoises. For most tortoises, it's even longer, like 20 to 25 years. But Jake, if you're still in here, can you time out Chrome SZ? Sheldon, is Mike a good owner? Yeah. Let me know. Am I a good owner? No? I fed you. I bribed you, man. I bribed you before we filmed this. Come on. Sheldon is 3 years old? 2 years? 3? I think he's 3. I think he's... Oh! He's going for it, boys. Saw his gaping jaws. Watch, he'll do it again. He'll do it. Right? Now. Now. Nope. Now. Come on. Okay, maybe he won't do it. I should look at... Thanks, Jake. Can you follow me back on Twitter? No, don't go that way. Don't go this way. Here, focus on this finger if you want to bite something. What to do with biting turtles? Suck it up. Getting bit hurts. That's not too bad, honestly. He has drawn blood once before, but that's because he got where my knuckle bends, and he pulled. He didn't pull a chunk off, but he just scraped his beak against it. What other questions we got about Sheldon? Can he feel when you stroke his shell? Yes. For those of you that don't know, tortoises' bones are actually fused in their shell. So the ridgeline, I can't remember what the scoots are called. We did it in zoology, but it's vertebral, temporal, and I can't remember the other ones. But essentially, all their vertebrae are attached to their shell, and then their ribs go attached this way, like with his longer scoots here on this side of the shell. All of his vertebrae are down there, or not vertebrae, ribs, and they definitely can feel it. That's why when you like scratch them or whatever, they wobble and booty dance, as I call it. That's why they do that. So they definitely can feel it. Their carapace is basically an extension of their skeletal system. It's dermal bone, essentially. Where did I get Sheldon? I got him at a reptile store here in Calgary called J&J Pets. Do I let him outside? Yes, during summertime he does occasionally go outside. For not too long, about an hour, maybe. And this summer I'm hoping to build a whole new like tortoise pen. Can you come back here? Come back here where the people can see ya. Chomp on my finger. Don't get distracted. I'll let him outside. Marginal scoots. Thank you. Thank you. Is he a Canadian tortoise? I don't know what you mean by that. I mean, he lives in Canada, but no, these are Mediterranean. I'm 20 years old. Looking for more comments about tortoises. Why don't I have a Russian? Because I don't. I had a Russian originally, and 2 tortoises actually did not do very well in my care. They weren't really raised properly, and it's something that I didn't really have a choice on. That's why I ended up getting Sheldon, because he was a better price than the other ones. And as you can see, he's actually lived, which is a bonus. Ooh, Jake dropping the ban hammer, boys. Y'all smarten up. Look, Sheldon will come and eat you. He's actually going after my thumb. I don't know. I don't get what's going on. Can you come back here, please? Look at him. He's mad. Oh, he's going to get my finger this time. Oh, please not right there. Please no. Please no. It's okay. You're fine. You're okay, buddy. Okay, my mom's phoning me, so give me 1 sec. Enjoy Sheldon. Hello? No, he's home. Yes, I'm live streaming right now, so I can't talk. Okay. Okay, love you, bye. Do tortoises need heat, UV, or heat only? They definitely need UVB. Sheldon has a little bit of pyramiding, not as bad as some tortoises. Definitely not perfect though. If you kept them outside, he'd definitely look a lot better. But yeah, you definitely need UV. That is one of the more important factors in shell growth. Are they good beginner tortoises? Yes, they are. Time capsule, easy there, buddy. What's pyramiding? Pyramiding, well, here, he's going to hate this, but you can see how his scoots are not completely flat. They're a little bit bumpy. That's pyramiding. That's what pyramiding is. It's caused from a variety of different things. It's not really a science yet. They don't know exactly what causes it. Definitely UV has a large factor in it. He's looking at my finger like, can I eat that? UV has a large factor. Diet tends to have a large factor. Oh, he's trying to grab my knuckle. Diet has a large factor. Okay, easy, buddy. And come on over here. If you're gonna bite, you got to show the audience. And also growing up, humidity has a large role. They seem to find while growing, you should have be soaking him once to twice a day and have it relatively humid. Have a humid hide in there for him or for anything. Get a sulcata? No, I'll never own a sulcata unless I move to like Florida or something. Oh, here goes. Boom. Ow. I'm going to put him back right away, and then we can go on to Q&A here because we got about, well, I'll probably go longer than an hour, honestly. I'll probably end up going for about an hour and 15, hour and 20. But all right, man, we're going to put you back because you're being a little punk now. All right. All right, all right, all right. You guys can see the vivarium there. It's doing okay. Some of the plants are starting to bounce back. Some of them aren't. And Bane, just for a little update on Bane, I have no idea if you can see him back there, is actually doing really well. He's eating, he's growing, he's chilling. He's enjoying his time back in his cage, not out in the basement. All right. So now that we've talked about handling reptiles, I'll do a little bit of recap, and then we can go into Q&A. So recapping, monitors, very intelligent. I'll just go general. For everything, reptiles are a lot more intelligent than people think they are. They're not dumb idiots that walk around and don't do anything. They haven't lived the past, whatever, 400 million years, 40 million years, I don't remember, for no reason. My cat wants to come in, so you're going to hear him in the background too. They're very intelligent. They can have their trust broken extremely easily. They will not likely rebuild it all that quickly. So if you do make a mistake, you will pay for it. Monitors in general are definitely take your time. Definitely don't rush things. Use food as a cue. So even if it's an ackie, you don't really need to do. But you basically hold food like up here, and they'll run into your arm, grab the food, and run back. That works pretty well. Just kind of stick your hand in there, spend time, that stuff. Blue-tongued skinks are typically very spunky as juveniles, I suppose. They definitely have a lot of attitude when they're young, and they tend to chill out later on in their lifetime. Chameleons, use them as a display pet. Don't buy a chameleon hoping that you're going to handle it. Honestly, buy a chameleon knowing that, hey, I want to set up a sweet setup, and if he's friendly enough to handle, then we'll cross that bridge when it happens. But until that time, I'm just going to use him as a display animal. That's what they should be. something like an emerald tree boa or green tree python, really either, are definitely more display animals. Some people have been able to tame them, but it's not all that common, so they're more of a display animal. So think of them like that. Obviously, tortoises, pick them up. You can't let them run around, you know. There's not much you can do with tortoises, you guys saw. Yeah, that's all. I know I didn't get to the leopard gecko. I didn't get to the baby ackies, but keep in mind, I want to do these like once a week. I'll ask your guys' opinion after the Q&A, though. So, speaking of Q&A, I think we are pretty much done with talking about handling reptiles. So why don't we go on to a Q&A? First one, Justice Bankin. Would you ever get a tegu? It depends what I had the other choice of. Like, tegus are really cool, but they do take a lot of work to tame down. And personally, if I'm going to put that much work into something, I'd rather have a larger monitor. How is Striker? He's good. He's good. If you haven't seen him, go check out the latest Reptile Room tour. You guys can see that, and he's in there. I remembered to put him in this time. I took a lot of shit for that last time. Christian Hunter. I don't know how many, where I was. Holy smokes. Okay, now they're flying in. Christian Hunter, I'm getting a pygmy chameleon. That's cool. Make sure you do a lot of research on them. They are kind of tough. Would you ever get a green tree python or a snake in general? Yes, I plan to, half and half. Maybe not a green tree python. Actually, maybe. I don't know. I really like blackheads, though. They're extremely expensive in Canada, like $5,000 a pop, something like that. But I hope to have some snakes when I move out. Jenny, which one of your reptiles is the hardest to keep? Ooh, that's a good one. Oh, my cat opened my door and he's coming in. Maybe we'll get a photobomb from Spike. What's up, buddy? You want to say hi to the internet? Don't show them your butt. They don't care about your butt. Hey, who's that? Who are all those guys and girls? Who knows? I guess answering your question, Jenny. Which one is the hardest to keep? I don't know. Probably the chameleon. I mean, they're just the most picky as temperatures and stuff. Like monitors, they're pretty easy to keep. The tortoise, not too much. They just take a lot of space and salad. But other than that, it's not too bad. Mike 194125 asked, do a daily routine video, please. I hope to do that. Maybe I'll even live stream it one morning if I just wake up and I'm like, hey, you know what? I really want to make a live stream right now at 9 and 10 in the morning. Something I could do. What video games do I play? Currently, I'm playing Modern Warfare Remastered, Battlefield 1. Yes, Spike, hello. What else am I playing? That's pretty much the only ones I'm playing right now. Occasionally, Black Ops 3 still. I'll hop on Black Ops 3 every now and then. But those are primarily... Oh, on PS4, so yeah. Do I like Fijian iguanas? Bob Aston asks. Yes, I love Fijian iguanas. What are your thoughts on musk turtles? Musk turtles are cool. What kind of reptile cage do you recommend for danger babies or Erotis? Alex Dave asked that. Lower and wider. Ideally, I'd keep at a pair, maybe a trio, in an 18 by 18 by 18 exoteric cube. Someone asked, do you breed your own worms or crickets? Hi. Yes, hello. Do you breed your own worms or crickets? And if you can quickly summarize how. I don't breed them. There's so much work. It's not really worth it for me. But I buy 500 a week, and that gets expensive. So if I had the space and the proper ventilation, I would definitely, if I was allowed to keep dubia roaches, I would definitely breed my own feeders because dubias are so much better than crickets, but they're illegal where I live, so that's awesome. What about a water dragon? Asked Joe Gallagher. Yes, I love water dragons. It would not be a Chinese water dragon unless it was like a rescue, something like that. But a Australian water dragons, prime. Noah Mays. Ooh, sorry if I butchered that one. Caffey, I see you getting a Tegu in the future. Jack Sullivan, do a cooking vid. A cooking vid of what? Would you ever get a snake? I've asked that. Thank you, Time Capsule. I appreciate the apology. Do I like iguanas? I like cyclura and stuff like that. I don't really like green iguanas and that kind of thing. Fijian iguanas are really cool. The whole cyclura genus. Tenosaurs are cool too. Rhino iguanas, that kind of stuff. So, yes, I like iguanas. Will you ever get a female tortoise? When I have space? Probably. Copernicus Exotics asks, are dart frogs good for beginning to the hobby? If you research them, yeah, they're fine. Like, I definitely start with more hardy species, Auratus, Tinctorius, Lucamella, something like that. That's kind of the main three that I recommend. I definitely wouldn't recommend starting with what I started with, which was the Ranitomera reticulatas and the Venture maculatas, simply because they're a lot more finicky in their care. So for somebody just starting off, if you don't have it nailed down yet, there's a possibility of losing a lot of A, life, and B, cash on something like that. Alex of Animals asks, would you suggest tegus? If you do enough research and you have the space, why not? Jacob Grimstad asked, do you want a tarantula? No, they're cool. I can respect them. I would never own one, though. I just have no interest really in them. What reptile do you want next? I already answered that at the beginning of the stream. What's your dream job? Honestly, my dream job would be something, I just skipped all of the comments, so I'll be missing a lot of you guys. My dream job would probably be a herpetologist, a vet, or a conservationist. Or a YouTuber. That'd be really cool too. Okay. Mr. Fish, can veil cam babies be kept in an inverted 10-gallon with a screen lid? Yeah, you could probably keep them in something like that. Would you get a Phil Dragon half and half asks? Yes, I would. They're pretty cool. Duck, please answer because I'm struggling with feeders. I didn't see your question here, buddy. How much do you recommend earthworms for lizards? Not at all. Not at all. I mean, I'm sure you can find them, but not particularly. Kyle Sterling asks, would you move to the States? I mean, Trump. Unless it was for a very amazing job, like a job at the San Diego Zoo or something like that, or a company in Florida or whatever. I don't know, Zoomedzilla. I know Zoomed's in California, but something like that. If they were like, hey, move down here, we have a job for you, then I'd probably consider it. But as of right now, the most I could see me doing is being kind of like a snowbird and just coming down there for a couple months at a time, just for little vacations. How old is your blue tongue skink? Probably five, maybe 4. I don't know. I can't remember. Somewhere around there. I have it written down somewhere, like the days that I got all of them, but I don't remember off the top of my head. How much time do you need to soak your Russian tortoise? The gaming tortoise asked that. I don't know if you guys heard that, but you want to soak them 20 minutes a day in lukewarm water. Hat Trump, lol. Do you like America? Yeah, I really like America. The comments are streaming in. We get any other amphibians? I'm hoping to get different frogs. Salamanders, they're cool, but I'd rather have reptiles, honestly. Yeah, so probably not, other than some arboreal tree frogs. When the biopod comes, biopod, hey. When the biopod comes, I'll probably end up getting either Milk's tree frogs or Philomedusa bicolor, which are the waxy monkey tree frogs. They're pretty dope. God, this scroll feature is killing me, friends. Let's see here. Davis Weston asks, why did you skip me and how do you feel about your skink? I love my skink. She's awesome. Or he, sorry. He. I didn't try to skip you. Honestly, when I scroll down, it typically jumps to the newest comment and then it gets filled up right again. So it's hard to keep up. Will I ever get a fish? I've had fish before. I really do hope to get a reef tank someday, but honestly, that won't happen for probably another 5 or I don't know, even 10 years. I don't know. How long will you do YouTube? Adam Current asks. As long as it lasts, honestly, as long as I'm still having fun, as long as people are here to watch, then I'm down. Why are you so cool? Thanks, man. Any new arrivals? Not yet. I will be going on an excursion down south, still in Calgary, but down south, and picking up a new tank, a new vivarium build in the future. I have a cool idea for a video about that, actually. So I hope you guys will enjoy something, a different kind of vivarium build. And I will be getting my group of Ufega pumilios. I believe they're not Punta Laurel. I don't remember which one they are. But I'll be trading my Ranitomea reticulata for a group of those guys. And yeah, that'll be sweet. I'm super excited for that, actually. What do you do if Sheldon gets too big? What do you mean if Sheldon gets too big? He's not going to get too big. Will you ever keep any Caden Blewett? Ask, will you ever keep snakes? I've already answered that. And what species? I've answered that as well. What's your favorite fish? I don't know. There's so many. So scrolling. All right, chill. What's the coolest reptile I own? Asked Pepe Grande. Oh gosh, I don't know. They're all so cool. I love ackies. I love the monitors. They're super, super cool. If I'm missing your guys' comments, I'm sorry. I'll probably go for another maybe 5 minutes here. We'll shut it down at 4:45, which is in about another 7 minutes. What exotic pets do you have beside reptiles? None. Well, amphibians, but nothing else. Okay. Mike, you inspired me to get Dendrobates auratus. Awesome. Glad to hear that. Creepy crawly things. Should I get an ackie? I'm looking at a yellow. If you've done enough research and you're ready for it, yeah, of course. Adding current, does it get hot in your room? I assume you meant to say. Yeah, during the summertime it gets pretty warm. It gets low 80s in here, 82, 83. So it gets pretty warm. Do I like crest geckos? Of course I like crest geckos, Veronica. Builder tips. Do you know where I can get a Schneider skink? I have no idea. Derek Morris asked, what's my PSN name? I don't like throwing that out there simply because I don't want everybody playing with me. I'm sorry. Is bamboo good for cams? Jack Sullivan asks. Yeah, it's fine. I had bamboo in with Kai for the longest time, but then ended up dying, so rip. Chelsea Gunners asks, what other exotic pets would you have besides reptiles? I'm sorry, my phone's ringing again. Honestly, I don't know. I think I would probably, I mean, if I was allowed to have anything, I would choose probably a lemur, something like that, or primate of some kind. I think they're super cool. I'm just gonna, bless you. Jesus. Here, look at Spike for a second. Here, I'm going to toss you out. Look at the wall for a second. I'm going to close my door real quick while we finish up this video. Get out of here. Go see Dad. All right. Sorry about that, guys. Yeah, I think if I could have anything, it'd be like a lemur or something. I mean, they're so smart, and it's kind of messed up. But, yeah. There's somebody I follow on Instagram that has 2 lemurs, and I'm like, what? That's so cool. Will I ever do a meet and greet? Asked Jack Sullivan. I mean, right now, as it's gonna sound super egotistical, but I don't really have enough like fans to do something like that, especially fans that will actually show up. I closed my PO box, for those of you that don't know, simply because I mean, I didn't get anything. It cost me money, and if nobody sent anything, I ended up just closing it down. So that's why it's not in any of the descriptions of my new videos now. All right. Okay, I'm going to take maybe 2 more good questions here, and I'll shut it down real quick. Do I watch Game of Thrones? Yes, and probably Tyrion. Okay. Oh boy, now they're all flying in. Okay. It's Jack asks, help! I got a crested gecko and it's not eating. I have had him for 3 days and he hasn't eaten. Is this normal? Yes, it is normal. Make sure your humidity, your temperatures, everything is on point, and make sure that nothing is going on. Leave him alone. Don't even try to touch him. Don't try any of that. Just mist him and leave. And that is probably the best way about it. Don't end it, I just got here. Sorry, in a nutshell. You can go watch the video when it posts on YouTube. What websites do you recommend? Actually, that's a good point. Thanks, Mohawked Bandit. I will definitely do that. Come on, you guys, throw me some cool questions. It doesn't have to be about reptiles. It can be about anything. Favorite animal, where did you get Striker? When did Turok pass? Where did you get something? Okay. I'll answer the questions that I currently have on the screen now, and then I'll wrap up the stream. So the first one is Davis Weston asks, are you bored with some reptiles? I don't know with some reptiles what you mean by that, but if you mean that I own here, no, I'm not bored with any of them, honestly. However, once they pass, I will likely not replace them, if that makes sense. Like leopard geckos and stuff, my interest is still there. Don't think that I don't like leopard geckos, but I just don't have that much interest in keeping them. I'd rather have that space for something new and different or rare, something like that. That's kind of how it shifted. It shifted from like crested geckos to Leachianus geckos or Chihuahua geckos or something like that. Like, likely I will not own another crested gecko after Tig. Granted, they still have 15 years of life, so I mean, I'm going to have them for quite some time. Yeah, so I don't know what you mean by are you bored with some reptiles, but that's my answer to it. Maximum Monitors asks, how's life? Life is good. This is my last week before I start my second semester, 3rd year of university. So that'll be interesting, I guess. And yeah, I mean, life's good. My YouTube channel's doing good. All the reptiles in here are doing good. So life's pretty good. Life's good. What about you guys? How's life? Copernicus Exotics is the next one. He asks, what website do you recommend for getting animals? A lot of them in Canada, there's not a whole heck of a lot out there. Local to me, there's J&J, there's Got Reptiles, there's Darwin's Gecko or Darwin's, good God, Darwin Exotic? Darwin's Reptiles? I can't remember their name. I'm sorry if this ever gets back to you. Sorry. There's a bunch. The gecko tree is in Canada. Out east, there's a bunch. There's a ton. There's not that many in Canada, but in the States, there's a lot. The ones that I don't recommend are backwater reptiles. I've heard some mixed things about underground exotics, underground reptiles. Yeah, those are the only ones that I've really heard not great things about. All the rest, I mean, it's all try and error, honestly. There's LLL reptiles. There's so many like personal, smaller business reptile sellers and breeders out there that I definitely would recommend looking at them and doing some Googling and doing some research and finding those guys before you go to a Petco or even some of the other guys that I mentioned previously. Look for local breeders. Vorastrix asks, what do you think of gargoyle geckos? Gargoyle geckos are cool. I probably would never own one, but they're, I mean, essentially a cooler looking crested gecko. Jared Joyce asks, how old are you? I'm 20 years old, turning 21 in April 26th. Angel Sarah asks, do you like boys? No, I've had a girlfriend for 5 years. And Lua Wal, I'm sorry I butchered that. What's your favorite candy? Oh, God. I mean, all of them, clearly. I don't know. I really like candy canes. Is that weird? I don't know. That's just kind of what pops into my head. I'll scroll down now and answer maybe one more. Lol, I can't drink alcohol. Actually, I can. I'm in Canada. The legal drinking age is 18. Lol. Okay, that's it. I'm not looking at the comments anymore. I'm going to have to wrap this down, or wrap it up, I guess. Wrap it down. I'm going to wrap this up. So I want to thank you guys for sticking around. For those of you that watched the video after it's posted, after I'm done being live, I suppose, then that is good. I'm glad you made it to the very end. Thank you very much. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, leave them in the comment section down below. If you liked the video, drop a like down below. If you want to subscribe to my channel, you can definitely do so. I'd strongly recommend it. As for live streams in the future, I don't know. I'll definitely be doing them hopefully once a week. If you guys want to leave your feedback, maybe I'll go over to my Facebook page. Actually, all of you guys that are here now, all 100 of you, go over to my Facebook page, Alpha Reptiles on Facebook, like it, and I'll leave a poll question up there. So hopefully there will be like actual numbers that I can see, and leave what days you want it. Not necessarily what times, but what day. I'm thinking, I actually like this Tuesday. I don't know if I have time in my schedule on Tuesdays. If I did, it'd be certainly later, like 4 or 5 o'clock, like starting around now rather than ending around now. And maybe Fridays. And then that might not be a bad idea. Have like a live stream either Thursday, Friday, or Thursday or Friday, and then post a video Saturday. I don't know. That's kind of what I'm thinking I'm doing. But definitely go over to my Facebook page, like that. I want to thank you guys very much for watching. Future streams, if you guys like this, I might be able to do it this Friday even, and at an earlier time, UK friendly, as they say. And I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'm gonna head off now. So thanks for watching, guys. I really appreciate it. It's a lot of fun in here. I definitely had a ton of fun. I hope you guys did as well. As for future live streams, I'll definitely be doing a lot more on YouTube. And I might just do random ones on Facebook, just because it's, there's a lot less people watching. Like there was maybe 30 people watching. And so then I can read every single comment and actually respond to it, rather than here where I miss half of them. But yeah, so we'll see what happens. I'll definitely continue streaming on YouTube though. So I want to thank you guys very much for watching for the 8th time. I really appreciate it. Definitely click that like button if you want to support my channel. I certainly appreciate it. And I hope you guys have a good rest of your Tuesday night and the rest of your week. So thanks for watching, guys. Oh, one last thing. I will be making the isopod video. I kind of wanted to live stream it, but I think I'm just going to make a video. And then maybe even next live stream we do will be kind of complimentary to the video. So stay tuned for that. Thanks for watching. Graphic Phoenix, out of here.